Hello, it's me Tanner, and it's 2019 now. I haven't filmed for months, mainly because my phone was broken and it did not want to film anything. It also died at 100%, so I got a new one. The other factor was I've been having family problems, and I'm kinda gonna explain some of that in this video. I just wanted to make this video to share my situation and let you guys know that, like, if you have a family like this, you're gonna get past it. Like, it's shitty. Don't get me wrong, but you'll survive. Like, you're gonna make it, you know? I'm just gonna explain my situation. I have two guardians. They're my grandparents, and I've lived with them since grade 6. I'm now in grade 12. One of them is not supportive at all. The other one kind of wants to be supportive, but can't because the other one won't let them. So, a little bit of controlling issues here. Love that. It's like fine living with unsupportive guardians. Like, at the end of the day, you know, I'm fine because I'm not being physically hurt. However, emotionally, I've been fucked up. At school, I would like come to school crying. My eyes would be so swollen because I had been crying so much the previous night. And like something my eyes do when like I cry too much is like they like twitch and shake. So like that bothers me when I'm at school because like I'm trying to concentrate and I can just feel like my eyes like twitching and shaking, and it's not fun, you know, because that's also like a reminder of like, you know, because I'm like, oh, my eyes like shaking, right? And then I think like, why is my eye shaking? And then I think back to it, and then it just doesn't help, you know? I try my best to compromise with my grandparents, you know. From the start, I like saw a counselor, and I was like, you know what, maybe they won't listen to me. I'm a teenager. That's fine. I understand that some adults are like that. They don't want to listen to people younger than them. So I would get counselors to talk to my grandmother, and, you know, she said things that she believed, and we're like, fine, you know what? Clearly, we can't change neither of them, you know? We can't change them, so let's just focus on me and what I can do. So I proposed to my grandmother, if you let me go on tea early, I will go on a smaller dose, which means the changes would happen slower. Yeah, even more slow than it normally takes. Nope, didn't want to compromise for that. When editing this video, I remembered another compromise that I tried to do for my guardians. I won a reward at my school a few years ago, and this individual refused to come because my reward was going to say Tanner on it. So I actually spoke to my principal. I asked him to print me two, one with my birth name and one with my chosen name. I only asked for the one with my birth name on it so I could give it to this individual, yet this individual still refused to come. They didn't even show up. So I just tried to please this person, and they didn't even care. So, love that. So I was like, fine then, you know what? I have tried with both of you, you know. I've waited. So I am going to do things myself because clearly no one else cares about my health here. And I have been seeing a gender therapist for over a year now, and I've been really like pushing hard for myself to be able to go on hormones and to get the connections I need in order to be healthier and help with my dysphoria. So I am now on pills to stop my monthly thing while I wait to see a doctor to go on hormones here where I live, which is exciting, but that's a whole nother story about having to wait long because I've already waited so long, but it's fine. It's fine. It'll come. But back to this situation here. I have to deal with one of my guardians saying shit to me all the time, calling me a freak multiple times in a day, like after I tell this person to not call me that because I don't like it. You know, kind of like a normal human being would like stop, you know, once you say, I don't really like that, can you stop, it's hurting me? Most people stop. Not this individual. And I don't really like it here, you know? Every time I mention that, they tell me, then you know where you can go. Really? Do I? Do I know where I can go? I'm 17. I can't go into foster care. I'm not going into shelters. Like, I have no family here that is supportive because we moved away from all of them. Where am I gonna go? Every time they say this, they're referring to me like going back with my parents, which they know that's not gonna happen. It's not really possible for me to do that. I also don't want to do that, and they know that, which is why they bring it up. And like this one individual here will make little things into a huge fight, and it will be over nothing. It'll be about like something random, something super small that shouldn't really be a problem, and all of a sudden like take that and escalate and make it a huge thing. And of course, I have a problem myself with, I don't want this individual to think that they have an extreme amount of power over me. So whenever they say things to me, I won't really take it. I will kind of just like, I just won't stop. Like, I'll be like, that's not how it works, or like, that's like, you can't say that, things like that. And then they say, well, it's my house, I can say and do whatever I want. Yes, it's your house, you are correct. You can do and say whatever you want. But owning a house doesn't mean you can be an asshole. So, that's just the thing. I've been threatened multiple times that they're gonna kick me out. That usually like never scares me because they say it all the time, which is another problem because that's not fun to hear. But one night, gotta calm myself, don't wanna cry. One night, it seemed really, really real, and they like brought suitcases up to like my room and like told me like to pack them, and like it was not fun. Made me feel very unwanted. I was just spending a lot of my time outside of the house as much as I could. But this person in particular uses anything they can to try to get more power over me. And it sucks. But there's a bright side. I am thankful I haven't been kicked out yet because I just got a job for the first time ever, so I don't have much money. But it will be only a few months till I do move out. I'm moving out as soon as I can because I don't think it's a good idea for me to stay here. I can move out in the summertime and get a full-time job so I can pay more rent, and I already have plans on where I'm staying. So that's kind of like the positive outlook to the situation. But yeah, I just want to talk about this because I feel like I haven't seen many videos recently of like people, like trans youth, who have to deal with a shitty home situation. Because I know it happens. I know, like, not every, like, trans kid is lucky enough to have, like, a really supportive family. and if they are, that's great. Everyone experiences life differently, whether you're trans or not, so like I don't really see a point to be jealous of like other trans people who have it better than me and other people, because we're just experiencing something different and we have to go through it, and it'll just make us persevere more in life and become more resilient. So that's how I just see it. I just think it's important for people to know that it's gonna be fine. Like, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna get out here. Like, I've been dealing with this for so long, for like how many years now, and it's gonna be over soon. I'm gonna be out of here. Living in these types of environments can be difficult, and it can make you want to do some bad things to yourself, but it's not worth it. Like, you can survive. Like, you're gonna get out. I'm gonna get out. It'll be okay. But then again, my situation is a little bit different because it's not physical, and if it is physical, you should probably tell someone. And by probably, I mean do it, please. But yeah, I just wanted to come in here and like share this because I think it needs to be said, and I think it needs to be heard. Thank you for watching this video. I hope 2019 is going to be a good year for all of you watching this, and I hope it will be the same for me. So goodbye everyone, have a wonderful day.